GUI operating system, desktop management. Children, in our previous video of understanding Windows, I have already introduced you Windows 7 operating system and the various operations that we can perform on the desktop of Windows 7. We have learnt that Windows 7 is graphical user interface operating system that has a graphical environment consisting of various buttons and icons. An operating system is an interface or link between the hardware and the user. It makes our PC alive and helps to run different applications. In this video, we are going to explore more features of Windows 7. Let us start then. Features of Windows 7. The first GUI version of Windows operating system was Windows 95. Since then, many versions of Windows have been released. The most popular versions of Windows are Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. Let us learn the features of Windows 7. Windows 7 has a very attractive appearance with colorful themes, gadgets, thumbnail previews, etc. The use of graphics make it quite interactive. It works the way we want and make new things possible. Using Windows 7, we can quickly search any file or folder in our computer. The taskbar of Windows 7 is more flexible and application-oriented, unlike the previous versions of Windows. We can pin our favorite program on the taskbar for easy access. Windows 7 can effectively perform more than one task at a time. For example, we can type letters in MS Word while enjoying listening to music using the Windows Media Player. Jump lists. This is a new feature that takes you straight to the documents, pictures, songs, or websites you have recently visited. Jump list can be found on the application icon that appear on the taskbar when an application is running or on the start menu in the recently opened program section. For example, the jump list for Internet Explorer shows the recently opened website. To open the jump list, simply right-click on the program icon on the Windows 7 taskbar as shown in the video. Cascading windows. This option is displayed when you right-click on the taskbar. The Cascading Windows option arranges all the open windows from the top left corner of screen to the bottom right in layers. How to cascade the windows? Please see the tutorial. The taskbar. The taskbar can be seen at the bottom of the screen as a long horizontal bar. It has a start button on its left side, notification area on the right side, and the middle section of the taskbar is known as quick launch bar. The taskbar can be dragged to any of the four sides of the desktop. Whenever we run a program, its button is automatically placed on the taskbar. We can activate the application window by clicking on its taskbar button. The Start button. This is probably the most used button on the Windows desktop. When we click on the Start button, a menu displaying a major option appears. This menu is known as Start menu. The option present in Start menu provides access to the main programs on the computer. Notification area contains the clock and other program icons which provides the status and notification about the programs running on the computer. Example, the antivirus program, software updates, sound, that is speakers, battery status, date and time, etc. And the quick launch bar provides an easy and quick way to open the programs. This is the area between the start button and the notification area. Icons. Icons are small pictures that represent files, folders and programs. The icons play a very important role in graphical user interface. Let us learn about some commonly used icons. The first commonly used icon is computer. It gives you a view of available drives and their contents stored on the computer system. When you double click on any drive icon, it displays the files and folders contained in that drive. Next is application icons. These are graphical images that give a quick access to the related application. Shortcut icons. A shortcut is an icon containing a direct route to the specific application, document or a folder. It has a small jump arrow on its lower left corner. Document icons. The active document window of an application can be minimized to the document icon, which gets placed on the taskbar. Network. It allows you to access the shared files or devices on different computers sharing common network for data transmission. And recycle bin. Recycle bin is a folder that holds the deleted files or folders or any programs. The deleted programs can be restored to their original locations from the recycle bin. But if you delete those particular programs from recycle bin, it gets deleted permanently. Customizing the taskbar. You can customize the taskbar to best suit your needs. Let us see how we can customize it. To do this, right-click on the taskbar and select Properties option. The taskbar and Start menu Properties dialog box will open. You will notice that by default the taskbar tab is opened. In the taskbar appearance section, first, if you click on the Lock Taskbar checkbox, this will lock the position of the taskbar and will not allow it to move to any other place. If you click on Auto Hide the Taskbar checkbox, this option will make the taskbar to hide automatically when it is not in use. If you click on Use Small Icons checkbox, this option will reduce the size of the taskbar icons. You can specify the location of taskbar by choosing any desired option from the drop-down menu of Taskbar Location on Screen. The choices are bottom, which is by default, top, right and left. You can specify how icons should be displayed on taskbar by choosing any desired option from the drop-down menu of taskbar buttons. You can choose Always Combine and Hide Labels, Combine when taskbar is full, and Never Combine. Customizing the desktop. Windows 7 is quite flexible as it provides many options to change the settings of desktop according to your requirement. Let us try one of the options and change the color scheme of computer screen. To do this, right-click on the blank area of the desktop and select the Personalize option. The personalization window will appear. Click on the window color option located at the bottom of the window. Select any color to change the color of window borders, Start menu and taskbar. Select the Enable Transparency option. As a result, the window glass borders, Start menu and taskbar becomes transparent. You can set the color intensity option by dragging the bar towards right or left as required. It will affect the Windows glass borders, Start menu and taskbar's color strength. Now you can click on the Show Color Mixture option to set the hue, saturation and brightness option to give it a color effect. Select the Advanced Appearance Setting options, Window Color and Appearance dialog box will open. Click on the drop-down arrow placed next to the item list box and select Active Title Bar option from the list. Now click on the color drop-down list box and select any color of your choice. Setting date and time. Click at the extreme right on the notification area where you see the date and time. Select the Change Date and Time Setting option from the pop-up window. The Date and Time dialog box will appear. By default, the Date and Time tab is selected. Click on the Change Date and Time button. The Date and Time Setting dialog box will appear. Now, you can select any day or any date or any time from the clock and click on OK. Your date and time will get changed. Setting the volume of speaker. Click on the speaker's icon present on the notification area. In the pop-up window, drag the slider up and down to increase or decrease the volume respectively. Click the mixture if you want to separately control the volume of computer speaker and other sound devices. Use of shortcut menu. When you right-click on any icon, a pop-up menu appears, which is called context menu. Using this pop-up menu, you can save your time to access commands. Right-click on different areas and objects will display different set of commands in the context menu. The context menu is also called as shortcut menu. You will find the properties option at the bottom of the list. Right-clicking on the blank area of the desktop. When you right-click on the blank area of the desktop, you will find a menu with the list of options. The Personalize menu will be seen at the bottom. Using the Personalize option, you can change the background, setting of the desktop, screensaver, appearance of icons, menus, message box, font and color, etc. Right-clicking on an icon. When you right-click on any icon on the desktop, you will find an entirely different menu. The Properties option will be found at the bottom of the list. Let us recap. Windows is a GUI operating system that has a graphical environment. An operating system is an interface between the hardware and the user. The most popular version of Windows are Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP, 7, 8 and Windows 10. The taskbar of Windows 7 is more flexible and application-oriented than the previous versions of Windows. Jump list feature in Windows 7 takes you straight to the documents, pictures, songs you have recently visited. The taskbar is long horizontal bar present at the bottom of the screen. Icons are small pictures that represent files, folders and programs. Windows 7 is quite flexible as it provides option to change the settings of desktop according to your choice. When you right-click on any icon, a pop-up menu appears which is called context menu or shortcut menu. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated.